Let's speak the truth. Let's speak the truth. Let's speak the truth. Peace to the 5% nation of God's and earth. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah, and all the brothers and sisters out there. This is the King, New Jersey. This is Btbtv. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time. Yo, dope mind the step to my bro Harlem Nice in the building. Shout out to my bro Harlem Nice, man. Yo, bro, we definitely gotta catch up, bro. I'm gonna hit you live soon, bro. Real talk. But we gotta catch up. But yo, before we start, I wanna say a belated happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful black queens out there. All my sisters, all my mamas, everybody. I salute y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all had a great weekend during your day. But today, you know what I'm saying, this really dedicated to the women, you know what I mean? This show is dedicated to the women. So I'm hearing everybody say free Tory Lanez, free Tory Lanez, free Tory Lanez. Now all of a sudden, a bodyguard come out talking about he heard old girl talking about, oh, yeah, bro. I heard her talking in the car with her man and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she said she the one that shot that gun off, da da da. Now all of a sudden, after all this time, now somebody wanna pop out. Stony Key, salute my bro. Stony Key, salute my bro. Yo, Hood TMZ, salute. Pow Car, salute my nigga. Yo, we're gonna do it like this. If Meg The Stallion was y'all sisters, and this nigga shot y'all sisters in the foot talking about dance, bitch, dance, what would y'all do? What would y'all do about the situation? What would y'all do? Would y'all sit back and let that shit slide? Or would y'all ride? That's the question I want to know. I'm gonna ride for any woman in my family. My mother, my wife, my sister, my first cousin, my daughters, my second cousin, my third cousin, my aunts, my great aunts, anybody in my family, bruh. That nigga do that too. That's what you say. Yo, Harlem Nights, the upper room, nigga. And it's funny how they try to. I was listening to something on the news today, right? Tory Lanez lawyer said, one of his lawyers said, it's very convenient. Once we said we got a new case popping up, he happens to get stabbed the next week. But let me tell you a story about Tory Lanez and why he got stabbed. The reason he got stabbed because he was in a visitor hall. Another inmate, he was in there with a visit, and another inmate was in there with his wife, a Mexican inmate. And you know Cali, the black and brown don't mix like that out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Mexicans in Cali are racist. 85% are racist. You dig what I'm saying? So that shit don't work like that. He walked up to the girl, the young lady, the woman, and spoke to her in front of her man. The man felt some type of way about it, said something to him on the pod about it. You know what he told the man? When I get home, I'm an effer. You got life. When I get home, I'm going effer. You got life, allegedly. And then you heard his father talking, right? You heard his father talking, right? And his father was like, oh yeah, Tory don't want to press charges on a guy. Whatever the state and the government do, that's on him. He ain't gonna say nothing. You know why he ain't gonna say nothing? Because he know he was in the wrong. He disrespected. You know why that thing is coming back up with Meg The Stallion? Because Tory Lanez, for the last 2 years, he been harassing Meg The Stallion from prison. From prison. Where they do that at? When you start harassing women from prison, man? Pardon yourself, y'all. Pardon yourself. Hold on. Pardon yourself. When does it start? When is it right to start harassing a woman from prison? Yo, he definitely deserved to get poked up. Elmatic, peace to the God. See you, Lord, salute. And then you harassing a woman for prison, threatening her. If Meg The Stallion put the bag on your head in prison, nigga, you deserved it. Allegedly, if she did, you deserved it. But I think you just got your justice from hollering another man's woman. So Harlem Nights, facts. He disrespected that man's family. To the fifth, peace to the God. You know how we do. We show and prove everywhere we get, no matter where we get. The true and living God. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the Scepter in Philly, right? Had to go grab my dog some pooper pads, you know what I mean? So he wouldn't mess up the cage and shit. Worse than what he do when I'm not home. You know what I mean? So I want to grab some poopy pads, you know what I'm saying, with the Ross to grab them, give them to Ross for a nice price, you know. But so I was sitting and I'm watching YouTube and I'm watching all these content creators. Smoke News TV, as well as I watch Smoke News TV. He got great content. I ain't even gonna front. But any man that's defending a man that shot a woman is horrific. You're terrible. No, I'm free Tory Lanez. Yo, peace to the guy. I'm gonna say something, guy. Real talk, man. The reason I don't say free these niggas, man, because these niggas be doing shit we don't know. We don't know about. We don't be around these niggas like that. I've been in the industry. I see what these niggas do. And when I see they not living right in the Zach, and I can't fuck with it, I bounce off the job. I'm not can't fuck the money, man. I got my fucking sense of righteousness. I got my sense of righteousness, man. Money can't take away me seeing you doing some graphic, unexplainable shit. Like I told y'all, when I was bodyguarding for Adam Pac-Man Jones, and I had to kick in the VIP bathroom door because I heard a woman screaming in there. Heard a woman screaming in there. When I kicked in the bathroom door, Adam Pac-Man Jones coked up out of his mind, off them ecstasy pills, and butt naked. And the girl clothes were ripped off her. As a man, me as a man, I handle that shit, man. I handle that shit. You know why I handle that shit? That's my job as God. I lost money, but I beat that nigga up and I pulled in security, other security. Because I was in security for Atlanta. They called me once they got to Atlanta. And I stepped up and did what I had to do. Oh, yo, to the fifth. Nah, bruh. Kelsey Driver, right? He got paid up by Tory Lanez family. You know why I said that? Check this out. Check this out. Because that story came out right after he disrespected that man in the visit hall. Once he disrespected that man in the visit hall, he was trying to get out of there. So like, yo, my son gotta get out. They're gonna kill him. And his father said he told him, I'm in danger right now. So you know what they did? They wouldn't have paid Kelsey's driver. It was like, yo, they might say we give you 500,000. You said that you heard Kelsey saying this and that. You like 500,000? She don't pay me that much. Hell yeah, give me the money. I said whatever you need me to say. I'm just saying, bro. That's outside of me to the fifth. Peace to the God again, but bro, we do the knowledge before the wisdom, Lord. We don't take the word of an outsider. He's an outsider to us, bro. He's a Canadian. He don't respect the laws of the land of the United States. He don't respect the laws of the land of the righteous, bro. This nigga smash and F and suck through evidence. Yo, man. And like I said, I don't put stuff for brothers, man. But he's not. He might be a brother by the color of his skin, but he's not a brother in the name of the word. You know what I mean? If the evidence didn't line up, he wouldn't be in jail, bro. Not for that. Witnesses came out and said that that's what they seen. And you know, to the fifth, you got, and I like going back and forth. I'm gonna give you a wrench, my bro. For real, bro. I'm gonna give you a wrench. That's how I do, bro. Like, just let people know I don't get mad at people who have a different opinion than I do. You dig what I'm saying? To the fifth, you got a wrench. Because I don't get mad at people who have a different opinion than I do. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real God. But the shit that Tory Lanez did, the shit that he did in prison is showing you he capable of doing some disrespectful shit right down the streets. If he lined himself up with that wig he got on. That's his fault to the fifth. That's his fault. And I'm not saying that to be evil, man. I'm just saying a lot of stuff we bring on ourselves, man. When I sold drugs, when I shot niggas, when I robbed niggas allegedly, bruh, whatever I got, whatever time I did, I brought that on myself. You gotta think about it. Meg The Stallion fighting him. Meg The Stallion like 6'1", something like that probably. This nigga 5'1", 5'2". She probably thrashing him, yo. He grabbed that gun, he shot that gun off, man. There's no thoughts in my mind that he did. Chelsea might have been trying to help Meg fight him off of her. That's what being black and independent, you line yourself up. Man, he lines himself up from the rip, bro. Now about being black and independent, bro. It's a lot of black independent men that don't line themselves up. You dig what I'm saying? There's some that do, but there's a lot that don't, man. I'm just keeping it a buck 50 with you, man. This nigga fucked himself. Yo, this is what y'all see in Philly on the regular. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. These niggas, they be sleeping everywhere, bro, all day, every day. I don't know what these niggas ask me for money. I don't got no bills to pay, no rent to pay, no mortgage to pay. These niggas don't got nothing to pay. And you keep asking all the fuck for money. Nigga, you don't got nothing to pay. Why you asking for money? Nigga, you good. You're living rent free. But now, back to the Meg The Stallion, Tory Lanez shit, man. Yeah, like I said, man, I think Tory Lanez did what he did. I believe he did what he did. But I don't believe he deserved all that time for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that got shot in the foot, that shot somebody in the foot. They only got like 2 or 3 years in prison, man. Tory Lanez is not American, man. Fuck America. Tory Lanez not even, he don't even consider himself original. I don't understand, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. I feel what you're saying, man. I respect what you're saying. A lot of people get railroaded by the unjust American court system. Do you think I wanted to go to prison at 18, bro? When they had no evidence on me, they just had the word of a rat? No. But I did, and I copped out. I copped out. If I didn't cop out, I probably would have been doing 10 years like Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez know he was in the wrong for something. You know you're in the wrong for something, bro. You know you got you at least 60% sure that you're in the wrong for something. You don't take that shit to trial. You take the plea, nigga. So you can get home to your family, your kids, your loved ones. You know what I mean? That's just being a fact, man. And like I said, I'm not pro woman, I'm pro black. If it was a black woman, a black man, I'm pro that, yo. If a black man do something wrong to a black woman do something wrong to a black man, I'm pro that. God focus, salute. That's all it is. But yo, man, I just had to say something about this, man. Tory Lanez put himself in a messed up position, and now he's suffering the consequences. Smoke News TV, I feel you, my boy. Smoke News TV, I feel you, my boy. But we can't defend every black man, because every black man ain't righteous or right as that. We can't defend every black man, because every black man ain't righteous or right as that. Just like we can't defend every black woman, because every black woman isn't a queen. And that's just what it is, man. Every black woman is a queen, and every black man ain't righteous. Yo, I had a phone call coming in, yo, but yo, this is the King of New Jersey, this is BTBT, we bully the bullies. Yo, I'm gonna get at y'all, man. Salute.